the bag of toiletries on the front seat, the box of granola bars, and the garbage bag full of my clothes hanging in the back. His face changed completely. "Are you living in this car?" I wanted to lie again, but I was so tired of pretending everything was fine. "Yeah," I said quietly. "For how long?" "Since June. Almost 9 months." I watched him process this information. His nephew, his dead brother's only kid, had been homeless for 9 months while he lived in luxury 20 minutes away. "Why didn't you call me?" he asked, and his voice actually cracked. I shrugged. "You have your own family to take care of." He got quiet for a minute, then he told me to follow him to his house. I tried to argue, but he wasn't taking no for an answer. When we got there, Aunt Linda was already asleep, but Uncle Richard woke her up. They both sat me down at their kitchen table and made me explain everything: how I was working 2 jobs, how I'd been sleeping in my car to save money, how I survived on cheap food and gym showers. Aunt Linda started crying. She kept apologizing over and over, saying they had no idea, that they should have checked on me. Uncle Richard just sat there looking devastated. The next morning, Brandon and Ashley came down for breakfast and found me asleep on their couch. Uncle Richard sat them down and told them everything. I'll never forget the looks on their faces. Brandon actually looked ashamed. Ashley started crying and hugged me. Within 2 days, Uncle Richard had set me up in the guest house behind their main house. Fully furnished, my own bathroom, a real bed. He paid off my tuition for the rest of college, got me a credit card for groceries and gas, even gave me a part-time job at his real estate office doing admin work that paid way better than Target. But the biggest change was in Brandon and Ashley. They both cut back on their spending. Brandon got a part-time job even though he didn't need one. Ashley started volunteering at a homeless shelter. They said finding out about me living in my car changed their whole perspective. Uncle Richard told me he'd been a terrible uncle, that he got so caught up in his own life he forgot to take care of his brother's kid. He said my dad would never forgive him, but he was going to spend the rest of his life making it right. I graduated last year debt-free with a degree in engineering. Now I work at Uncle Richard's company making good money and living in my own apartment. We have dinner together every Sunday, the whole family. Sometimes I think about those 9 months in my car and how different my life could have turned out if Uncle Richard hadn't found me that night.